Swastiastu. Okay, I would like to present my research proposal, and the titles: Discourse Analysis, Teachers Written Text, used for teaching English in class 3 at SDN 1 Sobangan. For the background of the research, I have to read the previous research, and mostly those previous research explain about discourse analysis of teacher talks in the classroom, analyzing teacher speech in English teaching activity carried out at junior high school level, and analyzing the types and purpose of using formal spoken or written language in the interaction of grade age student in one of junior high school. So meanwhile, this research, I would like to focus on analyze written text used by teacher at the elementary school level in learning English, which has not been the main focus in previous research. Therefore, the aim of this research is that the researchers want to know what discourse feature exists in the English language teaching module for class 3 of SDN 1 Sobangan. And for the research problems is the main problem that arise in this research can be formulated. What are the discourse features contained in the English teaching module used in class 3 of SDN 1 Sobangan? And the research objective. The objective to be achieved in this research is to find out the discourse features in the English teaching modules used in class 3 of SDN 1 Sobangan. For the conceptual framework, the first one is discourse analysis. What is discourse analysis? Discourse analysis is not only limited to understanding the structural analysis of the text or discourse content, but more than that, namely understanding more deeply about analyzing coherence and discourse feature as well. In teaching English, discourse is divided into two large parts, namely spoken discourse and written discourse. And in this research, I will to focus on written discourse. So written text analysis is closely related to the good and bad of text used in learning English in elementary school. Written text is one of the material commonly used by teachers to support student understanding of learning material. There are important features that must be considered and analyzed in written text that focus on supporting the English language learning process in elementary school. So there are 5 features or discourse features in analyzing written text. The first one is coherence. The first one is cohesion. Cohesion is a part of the text that are made to be related so that readers can easily understand the contents of the text. Second one is coherence. Coherence is a clear text content and focus more on relationship between idea in the text. Explain that the information in the text is related to each other in order to foster readers' understanding of the clarity of the text content. Next is the structures of written text has different from according to the purpose of the text. A good text structure is a sequential structure according to the author decides goal. And every written text has a structure that aims to convey clear information in the text. The fourth one is discourse activity in class are carried out with question and answer activity. Discourse is in class, which can make the class active. And discourse activity in the learning module support increasing student activity in learning activity in class. And the last one is visual features in written text lead to the use of image, graphs, diagram, and color, which can improve students in written text in teaching modules. Next is research design. The research design use of this research is qualitative approach, and according to Denzi and Licon 2005, qualitative research is used to gain in depth about the understanding of human experience, intention, behavior, attitude, and motivation through basis observation and interpretation to investigate the way people feel and think. Next is data collection procedure. There are 4 steps to collect the data. The first one is the researchers conduct an initial interview with the teacher using open-ended questions to find out initial information about the teaching module used in class. And the second one is, after knowing the initial information about the teaching module, the researchers carry out content analysis, which is the core of this research, to find out what discourse features are contained in a teaching module used in English learning activity in the classroom. And the third one is after completing the content analysis, the researchers continue with follow-up interview using open-ended questions, and interview were conducted with the teacher. The researcher explained her finding in the module analysis to the teachers, and then ask the teacher for trade opinion about the result of the analysis. And lastly is draw conclusion to find out the result of the research by combining data from initial interview, content analysis, and the last one is follow-up interview. So for the data verification technique, in this research, researchers use triangulation technique to determine the credibility of the data. Triangulation can help increase this credibility of findings by ensuring the data does not come from just one source. In this research, the finding from content analysis can be compared with the teacher's interview. Researchers use in-depth presentation of finding in determining the data transferability by conducting and providing detailed description of research finding and context, data collection process, and research finding. And data analysis technique, there are 3 different types, such as data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing or findings. Data reduction, data obtained from interview and content analysis are simplified and more focused in accordance with the research objective. Researchers summarize relevant data with the aim of making the data easier to manage for future analysis. The data that has been summarized is then present in a systematic form to simplify the analysis process. Data presentation is made in the form of table or description written presentation. This process aims to help researchers understanding important finding in the data. And the last one is the final process is to make conclusion from the data that has been analyzed. Transferability refers to the extent to which the researchers can transfer his finding or conclusion found in particular context to another very similar context. Okay, so that's all my presentation. Thank you so much. Om Santi 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 Om.